relates to Elaine's company. If you notice that during the implementation time frame, most of the emphasis was in getting buy-in from top to bottom in management. And even Kaplan, in his latest book, or second latest, the Strategy Focused Organisation, you'll find that Kaplan talks less about the balanced scorecard, but more about how the balanced scorecard helps the organisation implement its strategy. So the focus is on strategy implementation and not linkage with rewards. And there's a great example of Citigroup in the USA. They actually implemented a balanced scorecard, and they got all their branch managers around the USA to link their bonus with the balanced scorecard. And after 18 months, they actually went back to the original system because they found it was just too problematic, too subjective. The many of the targets were subjective, and they weren't strong enough to build a reward basis on for rewarding their managers. So there are examples where companies have had negative experiences.
That's also peculiar to Citibank because they're very focused on giving in the cash. Their own.
So the financial comes down, yes.
Yeah, their biggest performance indicator is cash. So
yeah.
Anyway.
So the takeaway from, and I don't have time to go through this anymore, but the implementation process that Elaine had, if you notice it, it went from January 2002 to February 2003. That's over 12 months just to get the full implementation. So the implementation takes a long time. And I would add the companies that have been more successful with the balanced scorecard were those that don't have the aim of linking the scorecard to the bonus and reward system. This is a strategy map of Elaine's parent company. This is Alpharma International, and they actually, the strategy map, they have the financial, okay, that's listed on New York Stock Exchange. It's listed on New York Stock Exchange, so they have to have a financial goal. And everything else goes up from there. And so what Elaine's company in China had to grapple with was how can the subsidiary in China fit in this global strategy map. And so what I've done is I think I've got a photocopy. I'll hand out a loose sheet. I haven't. I'll hand it out after. I've actually got another copy of another strategy map that actually was designed for the company in China. And you'll see it's a little bit different from this one here. It's 6:30 now, and I just feel that I want to go for another 2 days. But, yeah. So let's just go back. The whole theme was SMS, okay, strategic objective measures and systems thinking. Looking back over the last 4 hours, we've probably spent a little bit more time on systems thinking than the other two, and I'm happy if we run out of time that more time was spent on that, because with the measures, I'm happy to talk to you about after. You know, you can email me. I even ask you if you can. You're most welcome to work through from page 36. Page 36 to 53, where I'll take you step by step how to build a strategic scorecard for your company. And I'm happy if you want to send that to me and I can give you feedback on that. You're most welcome. As I said, the learning doesn't stop at the end of this class. Okay. And where we started right at the start, this is the actual first professional development seminar we have actually run in this room for the accounting department at City University. I got special permission from the Dean to do this. and head of department is really happy, and CPA, they're always happy. And so I just want to say thank you for coming. Do send me something or questions about parts of that handout. If you have any questions, you're most welcome to email me. I'll be happy to give you feedback, explain further things over the phone. If you want to visit City University and talk more, you're most welcome to come. Okay, Elaine can share you a few things if you're interested. Or if any time you want to join in any of the classes of the MAIA program, okay, just call me and come and join the class. Okay, because I think our objective, and the accounting department, me as director of the MAIA program, I'm building up the masters, but we want to branch out. We want to make this masters more practical. A little bit of theory, but more on the practical side. There are a lot of masters out there that you go in and they just teach you theory all the time. But we've got 2 special units that we think have more of a practical emphasis. One is business consulting and research methods, where we actually teach some basics of consulting. And there's another course where we have a business consulting project, where I help take you through a project that you may have in your own organisation. So our own theme of our vision of our master's course, this professional seminar fits in with that, and we want to do more of that in the future. Let me stop there. Time's up. I'm really sorry. I'd like to go for longer.
There speaks a lecturer who's constrained by time.
Yes.
So,
I think there are some evaluation. You need to evaluate me. Maybe evaluate my I just want to say a small thank you to maybe a large thank you to my class. Can you stand up? I think they helped you more than what I did, and I think their very happy and friendly attitude, I think, makes the class very, very happy. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah. By the way, you may have noticed this article. I've just handed out this. Okay, this is probably not so practical and relevant, but this is just some of the other work that I've been doing in China. In the visits I had to state-owned enterprises in Shanghai, we just looked at how the China state-owned enterprises had implemented Western management accounting practices. And was it those that were listed? Was it those that were in joint venture? Was it those that were larger or smaller? What were the characteristics? And there were some very interesting findings in that. So that's just some of the other work that I've been doing in the City University here. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jacob. There's if you want to do extra reading, there's a selection of books that recommended reading.